Good evening, Dark Horse Nation. I hope you guys are having a safe, blessed week. Here it is Wednesday, and another week is almost done. And as always, there's still stuff going on in the world today that doesn't make sense, but yet it continues to go on. So today is September 9th, guys, and we're 2 days away from the 9/11 anniversary. I was sitting here earlier watching some old footage from the attack on Pearl Harbor, from 1941, and that type of thing, when it comes to America, guys, it hits home. And to think that during that time period, an entire Japanese army invaded our country and killed on the island of Hawaii just a little under 3,000 military personnel and civilians in a course of about 3 hours. Then fast forward to 2001, on 9/11, when it only took several airplanes to kill close to 3,000 individuals, civilians. And then another several hundred almost at the Pentagon. And then not to mention the airplane that went down by a brave crew that ended that flight before it could do further damage. So I've been sitting here thinking about that here today, guys, and thinking about our lives, thinking about our freedom, thinking about what we have, and thinking about what we could possibly lose in the future. We have been blessed the last 20 odd years, and yes, we spent 20 years in Afghanistan because of the events of 9/11, and then just to give it back to the Taliban, guys, for me, that's a hard pill to swallow. I mean, I'm glad the war had ended, but that was 20 years, guys, where a lot of Americans were killed, maimed for life. Families' lives who will never, ever be normal again. So I just wanted to share my thoughts about what I was thinking today. So please, you all, on 9/11, please take a few minutes out of your busy schedule, your day, to remember and to reflect on those lives lost, the ones who were maimed for life, and the ones who have died since due to that tragic day because of various health illnesses related to those twin towers coming down, guys. Please take time. I do realize that everyone gets caught up in their own moments. Yes, we have our own lives to live. Yes, we have our own dreams to follow. But never forget, you all, please, that many people sacrificed their lives in the name of freedom. And many have sacrificed their lives because of terrorism, which the United States should never, ever bow down to, ever. So, you know, we have been very, very blessed. The United States has not had a major attack since 9/11. And we can consider ourselves very fortunate that we have not had to endure the chaos, the pain, the agony, the terror of having our country invaded, having our country bombed again, and our country not being at war within our own borders. Guys, we are very, very blessed. So please keep that in perspective. You know, there's so many people out there who are just so willing to give you a negative comment about something they don't like about your particular viewpoint or your particular video you just made, or, you know. But guys, there's more important things in this world than that. Let's all be grateful for what we have. Be grateful for our friends, our families, our loved ones. Be grateful that we can travel however we want to in this great nation of ours. This is what makes America great, you all. The freedom that we have today. And I can only pray that we will continue to have this freedom for a very, very long time to come. So, on this almost mid-September day, guys, I'm reflecting upon my history. You know, when I was privileged to serve this country. And what this country means to me as an individual, guys, there is no place on this planet like the United States of America, and there never will be. And we need to continue to ensure that we retain the freedoms that men and women throughout history have fought and died for the last several hundred years, guys. Yeah. So all I'm going to say is, for all those who perished during 9/11 and during Pearl Harbor, my thoughts are with those individuals. My thoughts are with those families. And I am forever grateful for the sacrifices that the men and women of this great nation have made for me and you. So once again, guys, please, on 9/11, take time out of your busy day just for a second, a minute, and give pause and think about what you have today and how great this nation is and how we are so blessed to live here in this great country. I know I'm forever grateful. So that being said, Dark Horse Nation, I'm going to have or make a toast to all of y'all. Yeah. And to all the ones who gave their lives for this great country, I'll salute you. You will never be forgotten. And God will bless you always. And thank you so much for that sacrifice. And for the families who lost loved ones during the 9/11 attacks, and the ones who lost their lives at Pearl Harbor from an unwanted attack by a foreign entity. My thoughts, my prayers are with you, your families. And all I can say, guys, is God bless America. Please, let's try to put our petty differences aside and become the great nation that I know that we can become once again, like it was during World War II. All right, guys, y'all have a great evening. Be blessed. Stay safe. And I will catch you guys later. And with that, what do we say, Dark Horse Nation? Damn, that's good. You all take care. And I'll catch you again soon. Have a good evening.